Hey, I understand you're looking for a dating website in the UK. Well, almost every dating website out there, the Match.coms, Lead Singles, Plenty of Fish, etc., do allow people from the UK, and there's thousands and millions of people from the UK actually using these. But what these websites don't actually have is a marriage option. I want to tell you about GoMarry.com. GoMarry.com is the world's first ever marriage-only relationship website. If you're somebody who's tried a lot of these dating websites and has kind of understood that majority of the people on dating websites are in it for just something short-term, something meaningless, a quick hookup, one-night stand, etc., and at the most they'll maybe turn you into a girlfriend, boyfriend until the next shiny thing comes along, then this website is for you, because GoMarry.com takes away the guesswork of not knowing what the other person's relationship goals are, because everybody on GoMarry.com wants to be in long-term relationships. They want to settle down, they want to get married and start a family of their own. If that's something you want to do, then you need to be on GoMarry.com. Now, I also want to chip in and say that I don't like dating, I don't like the concept, I don't like the end result. Why? I mean, look at our society. 40% of our families are basically single parent families, and a majority of those are actually headed by women. That's not a healthy state to be in. So with that in mind, I've created a new concept that is even better than dating. It's called marriage meetings. I know it sounds formal, but that's because it actually is. Unlike regular dating where you're all dolled up, you go to fancy places and you're trying to woo each other, what makes marriage meetings formal is that they're essentially a question asking and answering session. And unlike regular dating where there's just the two of you, in marriage meetings there's 4 people, yourselves and 2 extra people from either side. These people, let's call them chaperones. These could be your favorite aunt, uncle, these could be a professor, a teacher, your boss, a senior colleague, a wise friend, anybody who's got your best interest at heart, somebody who's going to be able to give you that courage, give you that strength to ask all the tough questions which otherwise you kind of are too afraid to ask in regular dating. Now, if you are short of questions, I have written a book. It's called 101 Questions to Ask Each Other Before Getting Married. It took me over 2 years to write this book. I'm giving you a free copy. Details are in the description. It's got honest, practical, meaningful questions. Things like, how's your credit score? I remember having a staff member that got married to somebody because he ruined his credit. I mean, plus questions like, hey, what do you think about me spending time with my exes? Maybe you've got children with them. Maybe you work with them. Hey, what do you think about me entirely having friends of the opposite gender? I'm not talking about being controlling or something, but I mean, these are practical questions. People get jealous and they have a right to. And then maybe you can ask questions like, hey, do you want to have children? When do you want to have children? How many children do you want to have? Can you even have children? Or have you even got children? And just things like that. I mean, these are questions like which often, when gone unanswered, and when you do find the answer to, maybe many years down the line, they prove to be relationship killers. And I actually want you to be happy. So go through this book, mark down any and every question that actually has a meaning to you, and go ask away. Because what's going to happen at the end of it, the best relationship that's going to make you absolutely happy for the rest of your life, fully informed about the other person, or you're going to walk away with 0 baggage, something that regular dating can't give you. And the best thing about marriage meetings is that they only last a handful of days without you having to sleep with anybody, or without you having to invest yourself emotionally into a relationship, which is something, again, why I want to point out that marriage meetings are far better. Now, I've said enough. I want to hear from you. What do you think about marriage meetings? What do you think about GoMarry.com? What's good about them? What's bad about them? Do tell me in the comments. I will definitely read your answers and acknowledge them, and if you even need an answer, I will chip in with one. And beyond that, it's your choice with whatever you do with your life. I just don't want you to end up 40, lonely, childless, and kind of full of regret. I'm Azad Chaiwala. I wish you all the happiness in the world. Take care.